in it. It's just a laboratory to experiment. And stop one is when you get stuck out here somewhere and there's no contact in stop one. And as a tip, I've always learned this years ago, is anytime that person bends at the knees, expect trouble. That's the first thing people do ordinarily when they're going to draw a knife, they're going to draw a weapon, they're going to run at you, they're going to run away. And so be very leery. In fact, I had made a rule for myself that if I thought trouble was going to happen inside my JCPenney clothes as a detective or my uniform, I would slightly bend at the knees as a biological switch that something might happen. You can't be flat-footed, you know, and legs out. I can be prepared that way. This in my Training Mission 1 book explains that this could be sniper range. You know, it's anything up to the point where somebody's going to touch you. And there's things you can do about the sniper range. It's in that book. That's a little bit different than you would think. Anyway, the stop one is when you get kind of stuck out here, and there is where we're going to start. A lot of people spend a lot of time on pre-assault clues. It's like a list a genius made 6 years ago. The first time I saw that list, Military Police Academy, 1973. That's how old that list is. You can't think that somebody 10 years ago, a genius invented it up. And that's all that stuff. You know, that it's in Training Mission 1. I have to list it there. And it can happen to you. And it's a good thing to know, you know. But they have the 1,000-yard stare. It used to be just 100-yard stare, then it went to 1,000. I guess it's inflation. But anyway, all the things that look like, you know, he's about to do something. In my world, for years, they'd look around, looking for witnesses to see if there's anybody that's going to witness or help him. Second, looking where they're going to run, you know. And so they got that look around, and a lot of times they look at my gun, you know, and that is either they want to take that gun, or they just, you know, want you not to pull yours or something. And the trick there is to say, hey, will you quit looking at my pistol and talk to me? And then you kind of tipped him off that you're aware of that. But the reason I bring up the pre-assault clue thing is, that's wonderful. What about pre-crime? You see, there's no list. And so this is the guy. Is madness evident to you in this situation? That's what you have to think about. Anger and craziness, madness. And that's the pre-assault thing. But pre-crime is this. Hey man, that's pre-crime. It's a con man. He wants the time, a cigarette, a match, directions, all this stuff. There's no list for that. But it's totally ignored because these people who create these lists just don't have the IQ to realize this. And so there's really no worry list. You have to watch out for anybody that a stranger approaches you with a question.